action and have acted in a number of ways. Today's announcement is an extension of those efforts and a new coordinated effort between the Milwaukee Police Department, the Milwaukee City Attorney's Office, and the Milwaukee County District Attorney's Office. I want to acknowledge and recognize, we'll hear from Mayor Johnson shortly and Common Council President Jose Perez in a second. I want to acknowledge Alderman Scott Spiker, Alderman DeAndre Jackson, Alderman Peter Bergelis, and let me check really quick, there's a lot of committee hearings happening inside. I know there are a number of other members of the Common Council that can't be here that are supportive of the effort we're announcing here today. So please welcome to the podium, just a little housekeeping, we're going to have the Mayor, the Common Council President, Chief Norman, myself, and Deputy District Attorney Kent Laverne speak in that order. So we'll hear first from the Mayor.
Great. Thank you so much, Attorney Goike. It's really a pleasure to have you in office and be able to work with you on an issue that is so important to people all over Milwaukee, regardless of what neighborhood you live in. Our efforts to stem reckless driving, they're producing some real results here in the city. Where we have re-engineered streets in Milwaukee, speeding on those streets has been reduced. We're boosting public attention to reckless driving and highlighting the importance, though, of changing that behavior. And we're enforcing the law. We're issuing tickets and we're arresting the worst offenders. My priorities as it relates to public safety generally in Milwaukee are built on two pillars. They are prevention and they are accountability. And that's what's guiding Milwaukee's actions on reckless driving as well. Everyone that's standing here today, along with Attorney Goike and I, all of us agree reckless drivers will be held accountable to the fullest extent of the law. We're not excusing that behavior, we're not easing up on that behavior, and we're not forgiving of that behavior either. For reckless drivers, the penalties are real, and they've got to be real. And the penalties and the consequences, they've got to be harsh. Importantly, I want anybody even thinking, having it going through their head, they're going to get out on the streets in Milwaukee and drive recklessly, to know that we're focused on stopping that very behavior. So again, I really appreciate the partnership, the cooperation between all who are here, all who have brought us here today, especially City Attorney.
I am grateful today for this announcement because it gives another tool in our toolbox to combat reckless driving. The solution to reckless driving just isn't one thing. It's everyone in this community thinking creatively and putting ideas into action. I am pleased with our partnership with both the City Attorney's Office and the District Attorney's Office on the initiative. MPD officers will be directed to issue state citations for reckless driving and all provable offenses. Officers are also encouraged to write tickets for all other violations observed, not just reckless driving. We are grateful to the City Attorney who committed to the full prosecution of reckless driving citations, and we're also grateful to the District Attorney who's committed to prosecuting the second offense at the state level. Again, this will be a collaboration between the City Attorney's Office and the District Attorney's Office, where we are issuing state citations for the second offense. This partnership recognizes a holistic approach where the enforcement and prosecution arms of the justice system are aligned to achieve the common goal of increased safety in Milwaukee. By increasing the municipal convictions for reckless driving, habitual offenders will be more likely to find themselves in criminal court for their dangerous driving. Community members are encouraged to be part of the solution. First, slow down. Reckless driving isn't just done by repeated violators or young ones. I've seen firsthand all kinds of people driving too fast, irresponsibly, driving and disobeying traffic signs, or passing illegally. Second, if you have ideas, please share them with us and your elected officials, for we all need to work together to make our city safe.
The utility of a state crime called repeated reckless driving. Act 9 increased the penalties and eliminated a look-back window in the driver's history of reckless driving. And the law as it is today means that for a second reckless driving offense, an individual can be subject to criminal penalties and up to 1 year in jail. But necessary for that second or subsequent offense is a first offense. And that's where the city attorney's office and the municipal prosecutors come into play. Starting today, effective today, we will no longer amend or dismiss reckless driving citations. Those that are issued under Wisconsin State Statute 34662 sub 2, we will not amend or dismiss these tickets. Whether it's a conviction through a trial or through a plea, we are going to hold reckless drivers accountable. What that conviction does is sets that driver up for new enhanced criminal penalties should they decide to reoffend and drive reckless again. This offense, reckless driving, isn't just about speed or the conditions of the road. In its essence, it's about putting property and people at risk. Negligent driving at speeds and conditions that place individuals' property and individuals at risk. So this is really about public safety. It doesn't give me great joy to make this announcement. It's about holding these individuals accountable and achieving results and safer streets in the city of Milwaukee. So you've seen the speakers here. The police department issues the citations. The city attorney's office prosecutes first offense. And moving forward, the district attorney's office will handle the prosecution in state court of second or subsequent offenses. And I'll turn it over to the chief deputy.
In their daily lives. And what we do know is for far too often now over the years, reckless driving has jeopardized the ability of people to feel safe each and every day. It's compromised that sense of safety that we all deserve to feel. And people in Milwaukee and throughout Milwaukee County have said repeatedly that they want a stronger response to reckless driving. And those of us in the public safety field have to deliver that stronger response to them. We can't do that, we must do that, and it has to be done fairly, firmly, and consistently. I have with me today Assistant DA Kim Shep. She oversees our traffic enforcement here in the DA's office, and our policy with regard to reckless driving has always been very clear. We do not reduce that charge. We recommend jail and ask judges to put people in jail who are reckless drivers. The penalty that Evan referred to is 12 months in jail for a repeat reckless driver as a maximum penalty, or a fine of $500. And we will continue moving forward with this very direct policy of recommending jail and not reducing the charge of reckless driving. Because the reality is, this type of driving endangers everyone in our community, and behavior that hurts or has the potential to hurt other people deserves a very straightforward response. Thank you.